Oh, well, I sure hope that this goes decent enough. Hey everyone. So it is me, and we've been having some difficulties here and there. I will explain why for personal details, but um while I was thinking of what to bring, uh what stuff to bring every time when I do I eat sleep or breathe nostalgia. Like I just tried to just bring as much entertainment as possible to make it fitting and not be old or repetitive or anything like that. But if some people don't mind, I just mainly do it for posterity reasons, meaning to just keep it in a way for it to not go away, I guess. But we'll see what we can do.
Hey, Fresh.
What's going on?
None. I like Samurai Jack now.
All right. Like explain why.
Well, cause I've been watching clips on YouTube of Scotsman, and I started want to watch Samurai Jack on HBO Max, and it's really good.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear so. Like, I too have watched like some episodes here and there. I'll pick it back up as soon. Like, I believe I stopped at like episode 7 because the blind archers, it was the music before Jack encounters them. It was
Well, I
intense.
was not expecting them to be cursed and all or is being cursed by the whale, but I'm glad he destroyed it so it wouldn't happen again.
And and this is kind of like the many of the reasons why I made this in order to oh wait, even though I said like once the show ends, then we can discuss all we want. But uh, like I'll try to like work things out with this idea that I had.
Well, right now I'm on episode 13 of season 1, the last episode of that, and I'll move on to season 2. Yeah, it's actually really good. I'm glad I actually got into it. The fact that Samurai Jack had a rough childhood because Aku like destroyed his village and he had to like go to different countries and train. That was a pretty good montage during his youth.
I mean, in a way. Oh, so I think I figured it out. Okay. Okay, so here's the deal. It's like a little bit of an analysis type of deal, explaining in full detail about what it was all about. So my Treasure Overflow series that I made for my second channel, it was kind of inspired by all the stuff that I had in store for station presentation, but I pushed back due to how little information that I was I was concerned about because I was afraid to not give as much info about how much it meant to me.
Hmm.
So I thought it would just be cool to just share to the people about like how much they did mean to me, or like just one by one. I'm just so glad that I kept that. All right, now we first start off with DVDs that featured like quadruple movies in them. It was like one of the best things that you could ever want, and it was just so dumb for me to get rid of all the other ones that I had.
Oh man, I wish you didn't.
I mean, it just eh, that those are just the remaining ones that I have in store. Like the other ones I had were, let's see, yeah, one was with the Polar Express and the Goofy movie, and two other ones I can't really remember. And then there was Pooh's Heffalump movie, Cats and Dogs, and two other ones again. And one was also Ants, A Bug's Life, and Brother Bear. I just gotta tell you, it was so freaking cool to me. and, and also like if there's anything that's you come across with like what did you feel about of course a certain fun place? Huh?
Well, of course, this place is my childhood back in the day. Like, of course, before they had like arcade machines. There's like play places and rides, and I remember like riding a specific ride based on a Teletubbies that vacuum cleaner robot thing, and it's just nostalgic. And of course, the animatronics.
Of course, and then and of course there were some dude dressed up as Chuck E. Cheese, and the kids that would just come out and like hug him, and like I was one to do that. And have you ever done
Oh
that?
yeah, that's the best. And of course, whenever you enter the building, you have a number stamped on your hand or arm, and it shows a black light and the number. I always like that.
Yeah, same here. And one thing that I did like is one time when I was just having fun, I was like, "Oh my god, it's showing clips of Ice Age."
Wow, really? And what my most favorite thing about it, that one ride is kind of like a VR machine, but not really. You don't have to put a headset. It's basically like a real life roller coaster, but inside a video game.
Yes, I always enjoyed that.
Ah, man. I don't know if they still have those, but I just love it to death.
And let's see, like other particular ones that let's see. Of course, there was this snowmobile one. Is snowmobile
Oh
race?
yeah. My favorite character to play is that Yeti character.
Yes, I enjoyed him too.
Yeah, and the way it vibrates when you ride on it, and I don't remember if it blows air to you like as some kind of vent. I think it's supposed to like make you feel like you're driving through the wind. But man, that's like one of my favorite games to play Chuck E. Cheese growing up. Especially every time you go to a checkpoint, the announcer shouts checkpoint.
I mean, if like it's been such a while for me, but just thank for the updates about how much it the awesomeness that it had.
And of course, nowadays on Chuck E. Cheese, and instead of coins, now they use like card that you could swipe with.
Oh yeah, Blitz did like explain that, and it was explaining about like all the other stuff that had changed, but whatever works. It's
Well, I prefer the tokens. They're much more nostalgic.
of course exactly. And of course the freaking commercials, which we will might get to eventually. Or in fact, yeah, let's try right now. Let's see what we can find.
What was your favorite Chuck E. Cheese character?
Oh yeah, Chuck himself, because I found him to be just like the coolest guy that you would ever want to just meet and relate to.
I kind of like a little bit of Mr. Munch, and whenever you collect your tickets and put in the ticket machine, you hear the because
Yes.
Mr. Munch is supposed to be eating them.
Uh,
Yeah.
uh, let's see. Let's put the shot.
Hey, Mom, what's cool?
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
What's cool? Chuck E. Cheese's.
Whenever my dad goes to Chuck E. Cheese with me, he always plays the skee ball.
And who could blame him because that's like one of the more like cooler ones too.
Yeah, and it gives you like a lot more tickets that way. That's why he always plays on there.
Looking for a
But the hardest part
really
is
good
trying
way
to
to
just
make
get
sure your
the
kids are
biggest
safe
score
when
you
they're having
can.
fun?
Or just get a score in general, because I'm not that good at like getting through the holes. It usually goes to the out of bounds hole. So,
Cheese.
but it's still fun though. And boy, do I miss the old design of Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, so do I. Like the newer one, yeah, it's fine, but of course the OG one is.
Want to
I
give
mean,
your
not really
kids
the
some get
OG
up and
one.
go?
Not.
They can get up
I
and
just
go.
And
mean.
one of my other favorites is when you go to take a picture in a photo booth. There's like a hand that draws it. That's always so satisfying.
Wait, it did.
But you don't remember that?
Are you ready
But
for
I
some
mean,
cool new games?
no. I'm like
Just for you,
I
just
kind
for
of like
me
forgot about
at
that part.
Chuck E.
Maybe.
Cheese's.
Yeah, because like when you take a picture photo booth, it shows like a hand like sketching it out, like erasing and like prints it out.
Yeah, I don't remember that part.
Huh.
Right, just one token. You gotta play 'em to believe 'em. Cool new games at Chuck E. Cheese's. What are you waiting for?
Let's see. Any other particular ones? Even though I do have them in. Oh, of course, this one.
Wouldn't it be
Yes.
Thanks, man.
Mouse?
Okay.
You got
And
games?
there was another
We
one
got
too,
games.
but I don't know.
Games.
I don't know why they just
Better
couldn't
bring your
just
best game.
come together.
No problem. Hey, it's Chuck E. Cheese's. They've got the games. And we got games. You?
Chuck time, my time, anytime, every time, my time, every time. Shoot, score, our time.
What time is it?
Chuck time. Anytime to fun.
And then it was so flipping cool that I found the guy who was like the voice of Chuck E. Cheese, and and I was like,
And the
"Whoa,
fact that he's a real life musician.
no, like the other guy, not the guy that plays him right now. I mean, yeah, Jared Reddick, he is awesome guy and stuff, but like I'm talking about like the guy before him.
Alright.
If in fact, like the dude you were talking about, Jared Reddick, yeah, the lead singer of Bowling for Soup, responsible for songs like, of course, the openings of Phineas and Ferb and Jimmy Neutron.
And that is pretty dope.
Uh huh. Yeah, like his name was. Yeah. There's the guy.
Brother add himself there. That would be my brother Angel Munoz. And he has watched. Hey, what's up
Hey,
there, brother?
Hey, how you doing, Chuck Meister?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks, Angel. It's good to see you, my friend.
Oh, it's really great to see you too, Duncan. And,
That is a pretty good Jasper, brother. That's actually pretty good.
Oh, I could do it.
Even though that's not really the right one, the one that I saw, but it's close. Let's see. Oh wait. Well, what I should have done is just go make it much more easier. Yep. There, so it's easy to just go back and forth with whatever it is that we got.
Oh, what's this?
What?
Red Rum Grimace. What the? Okay.
Look, it's just trolls, all right? Stupid trolls trying to just Besides, you do know that red. I mean, like if you saw Shining, red rum backwards is murder.
I know, but I was just confused of what the heck that was. But never mind.
And anyway, to just continue on with. Yes, as I mentioned before, like this was during the time where I thought everything was just really cool and just calm and good at the time. Great to be alive, and uh, I swear, like if I plan on just having some kids, this would be what I would like get them to learn about.
Well, many parents would get them to learn leapfrog, or if you would want to, if you're interested, you could have your kids go to nbcmounts.com.
Oh, sure, yeah, that might be reasonable, but it's just I just only do it in a way to make them feel just nostalgic, just give them something to be happy about, kind of like what anybody would do when they were like alive and free, you know. And the other following leapfrog, they were just they were just plain awesome.
We need a new show of Leapfrog.
Oh, best. Of course, this one I believe was the most nostalgic for me. This was second place, and no wait, Lion King was second place actually. And this was the first appearance where I got introduced to Bugs Bunny, and
Really? That's how you got introduced to Bugs Bunny?
yeah, like this whole cartoon craze, it was everything holy.
Huh. Awesome.
And like yes, here and there, it was one of the many lucky ones that I remember back in the past. I actually felt like I was in that. It was in those years. Like anytime you watch something so flipping cool, you think that you're really in that year.
Yeah, I used to have one of those types of DVDs. A showcase like Popeye, Betty Boop, um, Raggedy Ann.
Yes.
Like the ones I saw of Raggedy Ann, like one where she is like hanging out with a blind girl, and then one like try to like make the girl feel better because like feeling ill because she needs like sunlight and stuff. So because it was like too cold and stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What else can I say? If this, I believe, was had once you like put the VHS version, once you do put it in, and it just guides you to a level of awesomeness coming your way, especially from the previews. That's what made it so special about either tapes or DVDs or anything.
Yeah.
Because right here, it featured previews of Roly Poly, The Great Defender of Fun, Mickey's House of Villains, what was it? Winnie the Pooh, A Very Merry Pooh Year, Pooh's Halloween Collection, and a freaking Disney Channel promo featuring weird singing was nostalgic.
Huh.
And of course, it had the also special behind the scenes of the making of The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. And this right here was the crown jewel of happiness. And this is something special to watch during Halloween, especially from the first one, because that's literally how it first starts out.
Okay, so Five Spooky Tales. Okay. The first appearance, which is the Halloween one, which is Flying Dutchman. I Was a Teenager Gary. The three others. What that would be?
Oh yeah, the other ones were imitation crabs, where Plankton was in the disguise as robotic version of Mr. Krabs.
All right, that would count. Okay.
And then there was Doodle Bob.
And that's would make sense for a scary story. And what's the last?
Oh wait, did you say I was a teenage Gary?
Yeah.
Okay, so like what's left was Squidward the Unfriendly Ghost, where SpongeBob Patrick thought that Squidward was dead and was a ghost.
Ah, yeah. Remember that scene where they're trying to think of something for Squidward since he didn't want to be buried, and SpongeBob's like, Patrick, say that again, that again. No, the other thing, the other thing.
Oh, yes, I
funny.
know.
Copying him.
In fact, yes. Once we do, we might have a chance to get to look at some opening two DVDs, because I always enjoy that, because again, that was the pure definition of awesomeness whenever you watch DVDs. You just can't get enough of it.
Well, yeah.
And this, I tried to say this for station presentation, but I was afraid, once again, I couldn't give much info. And you said that you had some memories about this too, right?
Yeah, but it was a different version.
Okay, that's fair enough. And couldn't go any wrong with
YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
yeah, it took me way long to get to the freaking song, but I always enjoyed going to this place. It was so much fun.
Well, it took me a long time to find out that YMCA was based on a place because I didn't understand it because I thought it was just so catchy. The time I got introduced to it was through Minion, not Minions, Despicable Me 2. Sorry.
Oh no, it's cool. Let's see. This was another childhood favorite that I would like have a kid see just to be alive and free. Like it had so many different catchy songs during the time for me. Let's see. From that, it was of course Alphabet in Motion, Tap Your Sticks. What was it?
Hmm?
Betty Beep, and let's see,
What's
the
this?
Parade of Colors.
Look at the private chat. It says Ghostly951. Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh wait, that's Bricks.
It is?
Yeah, hey Bricks, what's going on?
How are you, Bricks?
Hey, we've been missing you. Like you're free to join if you want to, and I know it's like been so long, but I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, same to here.
Let me see other different ones. Schoolhouse Rock, of course, was the bomb, and I finally managed to find. Let's see, yes, the special 30th anniversary edition, which was a countdown of the best songs ever. And right here, it was one of the best books that I've read at the time. I thought it was kind of like cool. Yeah, a whole lot of different stuff with movies, games, books, anything. That's why I created Station Presentation because of it. And can't go wrong with this. It was a pure definition of how Spider-Man became like my favorite superhero of all time. And closely related to the Sam Raimi films too.
Yep. Even going to the fact that instead of the web shooters is organic webbing.
Yes, which again is completely stupid because Sam Raimi believed that like no kid as smart as Peter could ever make something like that, so he just made it as a part of a mutation.
Well, I mean, it's cool. I'm used to the organic webbing, but it's a hassle for the web shooting because you run out of webs and you won't be able to swing. You'll be able to fall if you run out of webbing.
Well, I mean, like, well, yeah. I mean, can't go wrong with Dragon Tales. Once again.
What was your favorite character growing up on Dragon Tales?
I would have to say all of them because it was that awesome to me.
Man, learning the fact that when I rewatched Dragon Tales, I learned that Amy was voiced by Andrea Lemon.
So it took me a while, and yes, it was an awesome discovery. But how I got introduced to her was, I think, whatever, Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures.
It was this before I knew about Andrea Lemon, My Little Pony, then another shocker, X-Men Evolution as X-23, and also Ghostly Adventures.
Awesome. And of course the classic opening twos. It was okay. Trumpet of the Swan, so nostalgic. Kermit Swamp Years, the Berenstain Bears. Wow.
Yeah, I love watching that show growing up. especially like at the mid 2000s one. That was the best one for me.
Exactly. And of course, there was that Mandela effect about how the name was pronounced. People thought it was Berenstein, but it was Berenstain, actually.
Well, I didn't know that as a kid, because of course I wasn't really paying attention because I didn't know what the heck a Mandela effect was. But now I know. It's like with Flintstones. It's not Flintstones. It's Flintstones.
I mean, who doesn't know that?
I mean, it took me a while to realize that, but and now I know. And
Yeah.
what else is another example of Mandela effect?
Yeah, there was I think one of them was like Freddy Krueger's sweater. People thought it was like red and black, but it's actually red and green.
I always thought that too. Well, it's mainly because the way the lighting is, it's hard to tell. But man, but it could go either way. You can either want it red and green, or red and black, whatever suits. But if it's red and green, then that's just sig.
Yet another one of the best books, and which I found it too ridiculous about how many animals could fit in one mitten. It's crazy. And the No David books, those were
Yeah, like
inconvenient.
none of them can even fit in there except for a mouse.
I mean, oh, actually, they did. They did manage to fit all in there up until the bear sneezed, and then boom, they
Um,
all. Yeah.
how were they able to get in there?
I mean, just look at the book. Let's see here.
On adapted mind.
Okay, so yeah, let me just try to just speed this up. So first, I believe it started with the mole, then the rabbit, then the hedgehog, and the owl. Yeah, just one by one. One by-
Okay, then apparently it can stretch like that.
See, it was nuts. And like they're
Good
all in there
gravy.
up until the mouse got into the bear's nose, and then he sneezed, and then kaboom.
Speaking of sneezing. Oh wait, backfire. Never mind. I thought I was gonna sneeze a sec. Okay.
But and,
I'm
and,
sorry.
and
Go
like
ahead.
look out and look at it. Like even though they did all manage to fit all in that one mitten, it's still like not damaged or anything.
Nothing much. Just Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman being kings. That's in the
It's
project.
still geeking out. I guess he's still just geeking out on Marvel
And Blitz might
because
be busy.
well yeah, he is like it's just personal business.
Also, I looked up examples for Mandela's effects of cartoons. Like for Pikachu, it does not have a black tip of his tail at all. So a lot of people thought that, but he doesn't.
Yeah. That was one. Yes.
Charlie Brown's dog Snoopy is one of the most iconic characters of the 20th century, so one would think every detail of such a memorable character would stand out in people's minds. But when we picture Snoopy's tail, what does it look like? It's what like the rest of the body, or single black line. As it turns out, his tail has indeed been white since he first appeared in early comic strips and cartoons. But there are those who recall it being black instead. Well, it would certainly be easier to draw a single dark line. Snoopy had always rocked a white tail. I mean, I knew he had a white tail.
Let's see other different ones. This one, ooh, it was just it was just so cool to just see them chomping around, and then you just catch one on the line, and
I don't think I played those, but I think I played Hungry Hungry Hippos as a kid.
oh, Yeah, it was the commercials that got me.
Hungry, hungry hippos. Hungry, hungry hippos.
Let's see. And here's one of the more crazier books that I've read.
There was an old lady who swallowed a bat. Who thinks she is? Ozzy Osbourne?
Wow, okay, that was a good one.
Yeah, it's perfect because he bit a head off a bat. I mean, it's they must have been thinking about Ozzy Osbourne while making this book. I mean, come on.
I mean, like maybe like she also. I also remember that she also swallowed an owl and a cat and many other things.
Good gravy. Also, how long did it take for you to find out that Cruella de Vil means like the veiled devil?
I'm gonna say like what, like when I made her episode for Owning the Mantle, I believe.
Wow, it took you that long to realize that? Dang.
Well, how long did it take you to figure it out?
Like when I was growing up, like when I was a teenager, so it was not too long ago. It was like maybe 4 or 6 years, give or take. Also, let's see, Tweedledee and Tweedledum's. Speaking of Disney, the bizarre and beautiful Alice in Wonderland has a few Mandela effects to name it as well. Tempting, as discussed, the Cheshire's cat narrator says, "We're all mad here." We elected to talk about the wardrobe of two Wonderland's resistants, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, are two twins who came off as rather annoying. They also wear the very distinctive hats. However, what's on top of those hats is a matter of some debate. While the original footage indicates that the duo were flags on top of their headwear, plenty of people seem to believe that Tweedledee and Tweedledum's hats have propellers on them. Talk about throwing you for a spin.
I mean, like sometimes they tell twins apart and junk. Ugh. During the time when Ice Age was on the rise for me, this was one of the most greatest things that I enjoyed.
Shaggy's Adam's apple. Norville Shaggy Rogers is like the best friend of Alkin, Great Dane, Scooby-Doo, and part of a gang of mystery solvers. And every member of Scooby-Doo gang have pretty distinctive looks. We all know Shaggy is a tall and lanky fellow with a green shirt, brown bell bottoms, and a pronounced Adam's apple. But the last characteristic isn't as intrinsic to his look as you may think. While Shaggy has occasionally been depicted with a very notable one, it's not as consistent part of his design. Why so many of us are convinced that Adam's apple has always been key to drawing him is one mystery we'll have to see the Scooby game look into.
Hey Mom, I'm home.
Hi, Billy. I had to step out, so you'll be on your own for a few hours.
Cool.
I don't want you to get bored or into any trouble, so I've left a few things to keep you busy. I got you some new games to try out.
Whoa.
I also picked up that guitar you've been wanting, so you can rock out. I baked a fresh batch of cookies. Oh, I updated your phone plan. You've now got unlimited texting for life. And remember, don't use that new skateboard in the house unless you put on a helmet. Don't worry about cleaning up. Just try and have a good time until we get home. Oh, by the way, don't forget, our cable package has Nicktoons Network now. It's got all your favorite shows, so you could always watch that.
Awesome.
Nicktoons Network. Quit dreaming. Start watching.
Hard to believe that X-Men and Iron Man were on Nickelodeon.
Well, wait, hold up a sec. Yeah, I was wondering that too because when I was growing up, like it was true that Iron Man was, Nicktoons. Well, yeah, like there was Nickelodeon and Nicktoons were like two different. Even though they were the same, it was just odd to just put them separately. I don't know why.
There's a lot about the original Disney animated feature that you may not remember or may think has changed. And hi-ho, maybe people thought off to work we go was repeated many times, but lyric home from work we go is what really repeated. The biggest way discrepancy resolves around the evil queen says the magic mirror, you think it was mirror, mirror on the wall, right? Well, yes and no. The original Brothers Grimm translation into English has the word mirror, mirror, but the Disney movie has us watch figures by saying magic mirror on the wall.
The beads magically stick together and form to any shape you
Yeah, I
want.
noticed that
Now
too.
craft fancy floam to wear. Model creepy floam critters.
Oh, I remember those. They're kind of like was it aqua beads?
Imagine.
What?
Create
No,
a
that's
stylish
different.
jewelry case or a funky
I know,
floam vase.
but kind of similar to that. But I do remember seeing this one.
Wear it at school. Make costume masks. Even floam rainbow glass. Take floam outside and the fun will go on. Floam your bike, a scooter, a skateboard, your shoes. With floam in your hands, the fun never stops. Just ask anyone who floams, from parents to tots. Floam, it's fun you can feel.
Man, I completely forgot about that.
Kaboom! Really? Is that how it happened?
At McDonald's, you can get one of 8 toys from The Incredibles, a new Disney presentation of a Pixar film.
Hey, don't force feed him! I will sound
You know, back when that was on McDonald's, I always wanted the robot because I always thought it was cool as a kid.
Oh,
had to kick some major evil booty.
it's weird. Around the time, since it was in 2004, I always thought that like the robot just kind of reminded me of Dr. Octopus.
You're right. I mean, with the legs and stuff, of course, it's got more legs than 4, but I see where you're going with.
Like, it was just mostly just the legs that reminded me of him.
You keep that going. I'll be right back. I gotta check the mail real quick.
Okay.
Whoever thought a little chicken could be such huge fun?
Now you can get one of 8 toys based on Disney's newest movie, Chicken Little, in your McDonald's Happy Meal.
Ferris lived on a funky farm where happiness grew, with an ant and a goat and a dodo too. When he went home to roost, dairy and fruit gave him a boost. It was oh so good and it tasted right.
Oh, good.
Ferris smiled with delight. The happiest day he'd ever known on the funky farm where happiness grows. McDonald's Happy Meals now with apple slices. Ferris was a kid with a pet goat, and what a big catastrophe. Because the goat gobbled up everything in sight, he was a constant eating disastrophe. He ate his mom's chair, and he ate his dad's hair, he even ate the cushions on the couch. Now all the stuff he ate made the goat feel bad, so Ferris came up with another plan. Goat, you gotta eat a better diet. Fruit and dairy, let's go try it. They went to McDonald's for a treat. They had milk to drink, and they had fruit to eat. Now Goat thinks he's as strong as an ox. If only we could get him to stop eating the box.
What's this? Huzzah! Toys of quality. Rita, your stickers are divine.
Fly at 12 o'clock. Aha! Ruddy's and James saves the day.
DreamWorks Flushed Away is only in cinemas. The heroes of the new movie are now at McDonald's too. There's one in every Happy Meal.
Ah, okay. All right, we're right on track.
Help me! Who's got me? You got me? You got me? Who's got me? Can I get a Happy Meal with me? That's not me. I'm an ogre. There I am. I'm adorable. Yeah.
McDonald's. Celebrates twisted fairy tale fun with the release of DreamWorks Shrek the Third, rated PG. There's one talking toy in every McDonald's Happy Meal.
Once upon a limited time, far, far away got much, much closer.
Maybe we should have asked for directions after all.
With the fun of DreamWorks' new Shrek Forever After and McDonald's crispy, juicy, made with white meat chicken McNuggets.
I like this place. Reminds me of home.
I too have found something to love.
This summer, dine happily ever after, only at McDonald's.
Look, Shrek, he's got your ear. I'm loving it.
What's this? Huh, God, toys of quality.
Celebrates twisted fairy tale fun with the release of DreamWorks Shrek the Third, rated PG. There's one talking toy in every McDonald's Happy Meal.
Once upon a limited time, far, far away got much, much closer.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Let Master Po teach you a little thing we call share time.
Then let them share it.
To honor the release of DreamWorks Kung Fu Panda, a toy of heroic proportions, is in every McDonald's Happy Meal. That was awesome!
You can do impossible things when you unlock your inner awesomeness. Wait for it. Happiness is served.
You can get a taste of the new DreamWorks movie Kung Fu Panda 2 rated PG with toys that show off your awesomeness. There's one in your McDonald's Happy Meal.
Target identified. Proceed with extreme caution, boys.
You don't have to go on a mission to find fresh fruit. Because now, you can get cuties! The new fresh fruit choice and perfect match for a toy from the new DreamWorks movie, Penguins of Madagascar, rated PG. Another reason to love your McDonald's Happy Meal.
Thank you. Is that cool? Look at the eye.
Back when I used to order
And for even more fun,
McDonald's
you can
Happy Meals, I miss drinking those chocolate
very
milks.
own from the new movie
Yeah,
Despicable Me 2, rated PG in your McDonald's Happy Meal.
Okay. Like I believe the last time that happened to me was, of course, in
Smurfs are back at
2010 with
McDonald's.
Shrek Forever After.
So
I had
take a deep breath. Hang on to your party fans.
I don't know what was the
something
last Happy Meal I had, but
your teeth into the smurfiest.
basically my dad well, I mean, sometimes he did like what was like I was still a teenager. He used to do it, but now I stopped asking for it. So, but then just then, I would have to have that kind of chocolate milk again from
Quest for
McDonald's.
adventure. There's a special place to go. McDonald's. Enjoying the blockbuster taste of apples and milk has never been this thrilling. Now that there's a 3D action cup from the Lego Movie, rated PG, in your McDonald's Happy Meal.
I like my milk dark, very dark.
This is a magic McNugget. Check it out, dude. Now I sound just like a chipmunk. Here comes a milk jug wave.
The mischievous crew from the film Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwreck, rated G, is dropping into McDonald's. There's one in your McDonald's Happy Meal.
Time travel can make a kid hungry.
Good thing you have Happy Meals.
First stop, the French Revolution.
Wow. Let them drink the milk. Nice skirt, Mr. Peabody. My Happy Meal.
I believe he just invented the drive-through. It's easy to get a square meal at the round table with the goodness of apples and milk.
But for a real challenge, try a puzzler toy from the new DreamWorks movie, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, rated PG.
Either. Oh wait, what's this? Ah, okay. Everyone's getting on it. Okay. See, anything else to do? Oh yes, one of the best places that anyone would ever want to go. And what's special is that whenever it's somebody's certain birthday, you get the volcano.
What's a volcano?
Oh, dude, you gotta see this thing. I would explain it. What?
Is it like a type of dessert or what?
You're right on there. Oh, check it out, son. I mean, wait, hold on. Check it out, son.
Ooh! Wow! Holy crap!
Yeah, it happened to me once, and I was like, "Oh, I am so happy."
Sparklers, chocolate sided walls, ice cream in the middle. Oh, that is genius.
Right? But you know that it is a great place to be there during Christmas time because when it happened to me, magic.
And what's so special about that during Christmas time?
I just said magic, bro.
Oh,
It just
oh yeah,
gives
because
you.
your birthday is in December, right? That makes sense.
Oh no 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 no! It was just for. Wait, on second thought, I mean, even though it was in December, but I mean, I think it was kind of like a little bit closer to Christmas, like on like the 23rd, something before Christmas.
Hmm. Well, I just wish Wayne Forest Cafe was still around. I would love to go there again.
And what made it even much better was just this one dude who managed to go to every single freaking Rainforest Cafe in existence.
Everyone?
Yeah,
Dang, he must have traveled days to go to each one in
he
each
was
state.
that he was that dedicated. People just do one of the darest of things to just be awesome.
It reminds me of that one episode of Gumball where they went to every restaurant for the Mick. I forgot what was called. I don't know. But dang, that dude was dedicated. It's like how dedicated it was for Forrest Gump just to like run across the states.
Yes, like just like that. He pulled a Forrest Gump. But yeah, let's try that. Let's try to like um rejuvenate. I don't know what's the word to make something. Uh, anyways, I mean, like, I'll when we discuss Rio, I'll discuss that. This was an interesting one. I first came there when my friend Abigail invited me to her birthday party, and it was really cool.
Hmm, looks interesting.
Yeah,
Houston.
it's just. Oh, wait, go ahead.
I was just reading Houston. Houston, we have a problem.
It only works in space.
You know, if you were in Birmingham, one place you should try out is the McWayne Science Center.
Oh, maybe. I just.
Ooh.
But one part that I do remember that was cool to me was like we get to climb in this. What was it? Oh, well, I guess here, like where they teach you just like deposits and shopping and checking out and stuff. That was nice. But where was that part at?
For generations, Bridgestone has made tires. Today, we're still tirelessly at work.
In today's Kim's Adventure, we're at the Children's Museum Houston.
Oh, dang. Oh, wait. Closer. I think.
School challenges
Yeah, right over
and
there.
push kids to the next level. Power Play utilizes heart rate monitors at each activity station to show children that the human.
But nothing could compare when I went to let me try to get this right. Here.
Whoa. That is a lot of detailing.
Yeah, see, it was crazy. Crazy in.
That's just bizarre for them to do that. That's a lot of dedication.
It's all thanks to the guy. Like, believe it to see it.
Hey, everybody, and welcome. Today's destination brings us here to Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Oh, I've seen those before at the McWayne Science Center. Oh, I didn't know it was Final Fantasy, but I did get my hair cut.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
All right, here's Gentry and Henry standing next to Robert Wadlow, who was the tallest man to ever live at 8 foot and 10 inches. Wow. All right, so right now, Gentry is a lot taller than Henry, but here in a second, swap, boys.
Oh, right. Optical illusion. That's.
Check this out. Henry has suddenly grown up to be the bigger brother.
Oh, that was in McWayne Science Center as well.
It's a painting made of. You're super brave.
Let's see. Oh, wait. What was another one? Wait, what was it? That one? But the point is, like, yeah. But afterwards, like me, like when I went to this freaking.
This is the front of McWayne Science Center. This is what it looks like.
Oh. Oh, that it looks cool. Reminds me.
And here's like part of the inside. And of how bigger the building is, like there's an area. Well, if you want, you could, but I suggest you shouldn't go to the IMAX Dome because the way it is, it's like your average movie theater, but it's more round. You have to like look up, and it like kind of spins a little. And after you like get out, it takes like an hour or half an hour for the like their not like movie, but like more like a almost like a National Geographic kind of thing. After you watch that, you get a headache.
Oh, what? Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
So, the first time that I ever went to freaking Disney World or Epcot, so it was during my sister's volleyball tournaments, and it was like before, and then we went to like Epcot and Universal Studios. It was pleasant.
This is what the IMAX theater looks like, and the right here, because it's like all around you, so you have to like.
Wow, that's
yeah.
That's just sad.
I know. I mean, it was fun at first as a kid, but later I've been getting headaches, and I know why. But the best part of it, of course, is the gift shop, which of course I love gift shops.
Huh. That's all for round one. For round two. See what else we can find. Mostly just other books that I grew up with, but I mean, it's weird. All of it is just freaking. They just meant so much to me about how much that I remember so very much. Skate City, man, where I first learned how to roller skate, and I was doing all these cool moves, and everybody liked it. And
do you still know how to skate?
Oh yeah, I do. Like it's just been a really long time. But I did get back into it back in like 2018, I believe. And you already know you're nostalgic when you have something like this. I mean, this.
Oh yeah, I used to have that, but I kind of stopped playing with it, so I decided to like sell it.
Yeah, me too. I got so obsessed with like playing on an iPad that I had to just get rid of all the other stuff that I had.
Well, I mean, I back on my old phone, I used to play on an app, and it was actually working. And don't get me wrong, the controller works fine, but sometimes you have to like get a certain range to like control it. Sometimes it doesn't work, or like far distance.
Oh, well, that's a bummer.
But and also when I was a little kid, I didn't come with a remote control because I didn't know it did. I just like played with it because of the buttons it had on it. The Robo Sapien robot.
Hmm. Well, that's all I got for the overflow. But with everything else, we can still manage to make it work again. Uh, starting with. Yeah, can't get better than the classics.
We are all connected in the great circle of life.
Now let's take a look inside Nicktoons.
Hey there, I'm Butch Hartman, the creator of The Fairly Odd Parents, and right now I'm going to teach you how to draw Timmy. Okay, first thing you want to do is start off with his hair. Timmy's got a big pile of hair on his head. Come down on the side of his head here, and then do his ear over here. And all the Fairly Odd Parents characters have a little number 6 inside their ear. And now do the
But this
side
is
of his
just
face.
building
Keep his
up
face
to the
big and
many other
wide. Then you
surprises
do
that I
his
have.
hat.
Believe
Famous
me,
hat on the back of his head. Use the top of his hair to bring the hat down like that. Don't forget the floaty button. It kind of defies gravity. Now do his eyes. He's got really big, giant eyes. They take up almost his whole face. He's got these little rectangle eyebrow shapes up here. And his nose is round. Then his smile comes all the way back around the back of his ear. Now we're missing a very important element here, and those are his big, giant buck teeth. Don't forget those. And now his body's kind of just a little triangle, like that, with some feet on the bottom. And then don't forget his pants and his shoulder. Golf club shape for his hands. And that is how you draw a
Now let's take a look inside Nicktoons.
Hi, I'm Brian Knitzko, co-creator of Avatar, and I'm going to show you how to draw Katara. So to draw Katara, I like to do the construction of the head. You want to find the center line, vertically and horizontally. Next, I like to find the eyes, and I usually start with the irises and the pupils. Since her head is turning away from us, we can see less of this eye and more of this eye. Then I find the front of the hairline, and that's going to wrap around the contour of the head, tucks right behind the ear. Find the nose, draw her mouth, and give her hair a little bit of thickness. And then right about above her pupils, I like to attach her braids. And I always think it looks cute if it covers up a little bit of the corner of her eye. Draw her neck, and then her braid. It has 8 bumps to it. Finishing touch, add the highlight in the eyes and the pupils, which always brings her to life. And that's how we draw a Katara.
Now let's take a look inside Nicktoons.
Hi, I'm Eric Eldridge, storyboard artist here on SpongeBob SquarePants. As a cartoonist, you want to think of yourself as an actor acting on the page. So don't be afraid to get emotional about your drawings. I've been on the show from like the beginning. I really enjoy it. I'm having a blast just because it's my sense of humor.
Now let's take a look inside Nicktoons.
This is moving on.
There's a really exciting twist at the end. And my all-time favorite episode of Avatar.
Drawings come to life. Check it out. What I've got here is a big package of sticky pads. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each page and do a different drawing on every page. And then I'm going to flip them one after the other, and you're going to see them magically move. So what I do is I take my first page and I do the first drawing. I'm going to do something very simple, a little ball. So I have the ball coming into scene there on the very edge of the camera frame. And then I have the ball dropping into scene. But then it's going to squish when it hits the ground. See how it squishes there? And as it gets to the top of its arc, it kind of slows down a bit and goes back to its original ball shape. So I put the drawings a little closer together. Then as it falls, it's going to elongate again, and the drawings get a little farther apart because the ball's picking up speed. And it's going to go back toward the ground, and it's going to squish again on the ground.
and it's going to just bounce right out of frame. And when it's all said and done, we basically have a bouncing ball.
Now let's take a look inside Nicktoons.
And once again, the first time that I ever saw him.
You could even go higher.
Nice. And I was actually watching SpongeBob this morning.
I'm not sure what key the
bingo
backing track is in, but
For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes.
maybe just yell you're out.
Yeah, let's try
But
that.
it's 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out at the old ball game.
Now let's take a look
And the
inside.
episode I was watching this morning is where Plankton was trying to get an exception of Mr. Krabs' mother.
You mean try to marry her?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I'm
just
going to
say
teach
that.
you how to go ghost and draw Danny. Ready? Here we go. Let's start off drawing his head. A lot of angles. Draw his chin, his hair way up
But
here.
yeah, that's a
And,
decent
he's got a lot of
one
hair on
when
top
it
of
was
his head,
filmed at
so it
time.
kind of hangs in his face. Make his expression really intense because he's always looking for ghosts to fight, you know. And his nose is kind of pointy. His white collar there. And his body's almost like a cylinder. Draw his belt. And his arms are just kind of just tubes, you know, just straight tubes. He's still a kid, so he's not really muscular. His hands are kind of big and blocky. Unlike a lot of cartoon characters, Danny actually has 5 fingers. Add his logo onto his chest with a D and a P inside. And then Danny, since he's a ghost fighter and half ghost, doesn't really have legs sometimes. He actually has a ghost body, so draw that there. And that's how you draw Danny Phantom.
Now let's take a look inside Nicktoons.
With SpongeBob, we start out real rough. We create a box. He's pretty much a square. His eyes go about right here, and they overlap a little bit. Right at this crosshair right here, I'm going to put his nose.
You know, in Timmy's Great Wish or whatever it's called, you know, where he was Spider-Man.
Wait, great. Oh, wait, that's Abracatastrophe, but yeah.
Oh, sorry, Abracatastrophe.
Go ahead.
And you know the fact that he's Spider-Man and Cosmo and Wanda are Green Goblin. Who would you consider Trixie as, Mary Jane or Liz Allen?
I mean, that depends because, well, like, even though Liz is supposed to be like one of the popular students, that it kind of makes sense. And Wanda, she wasn't even part of. Wait, well, it's Cosmo who's Green Goblin, and
she was the glider.
Oh, well, yeah, you should have been specific at that, but yeah, it's just been a while. But my God, I can't believe that was like my favorite part during that because it kind of disturbed me how, yeah, it does make sense for him to just shoot webbing out of his butt, but it's just weird.
Yeah, and of course, since they referenced Dr. Octopus for Crocker, he'll be Dr. Octopus. Same for Francis, it would be Rhino.
This middle line right here. Then we put the little lip in. And we put in the pupils, put on his tie, his shirt up here, and his pants down here, and we put in his belt loops. And we just start adding the details.
AJ could be Miles Morales.
Socks on and the heels of the shoes. And what we do
Maybe.
last is add those ridges. And we've got SpongeBob.
Fire hit. But do you guys know what the first Marvel game that we published with Activision was?
I've always been curious about this.
Always wondered. Does anyone know? Any guesses? Anyone know? All right, let's go. To announce this big game we're talking about. So, Karen, Sean, take it away.
All right. We've been really lucky at Highland to work on licenses we really care about. And I've been a long time Marvel fan.
Excuse me, this is a closed panel. Who is that?
Are you serious right now? You're going to tell me that Marvel is going to make a Hit Monkey game and not, I don't know, let's say a Deadpool game?
Hey, dude, up this hit monkey game. We spent a lot of money on this thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, money well spent. Everybody wants to play monkey. Great idea. We evolved for a reason, okay? I am opposed to anything without opposable thumbs. Wait, he's not here, is he? Oh, God. Now, if I were you, I would cease talking about Hit Monkey right now, and I would continue to talk about Deadpool immediately.
That's okay. I don't want to hear anymore. I don't want to hear anymore. Words. Okay, bring a lot of talk, a lot of blah, a lot of blah, and a lot of blah. Especially from you, Beardo. Okay, the talking time is over. This is your face. This is your face. Is bothering you. Deal with it. Unbelievable. Now, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are wondering, this is not Kanye West in here. I am very happy for you, but I am not going to let you finish. Okay, now, funny story, true story. I just got done with a really productive meeting with the head of High Moon Studios, and we just both agreed that I'm the boss now.
Are you telling me Deadpool runs High Moon Studios now?
I'm sorry, X Games. Did I stutter? Do you speak English? Yo soy el jefe! Maybe you're doing a vert right now or something?
Hey, internets, we got a video for you to see. Ooh, is it the video with the two girls?
Whoa there, champ. Not safe for work.
Oh, man, those are our favorite videos.
No, we love videos set to melodramatic music and slow motion.
We love videos with boobies.
So is this a video or what?
It's a game. A game starring yours truly. Come on, let's scratch that Deadpool itch. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bouncy. Or bouncy. Woo! Best ride ever! Open wide. Now let's be honest. I'm not the only one with a little bit of shit in their pants right now, am I? So, that itch satisfied enough for you?
Actually, if you could just reach down and...
Oh, hey! Thanks, dudes. We'll be in touch. Call me. Suck it, Wolverine.
And... Oh, snap. Okay. Oh, my bad. Sorry, dude.
Hey, my phone froze and kicked me out.
I'm sorry.
But when I was like texting you, I saw that you're like reacting to the Deadpool trailer.
Like, how did you think of and what? What did you think about it?
Well, of course, I like the game itself. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see what we got here.
Heading your way. Yes, 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 yes. Meet a brand new set of tribes, like the chilled out Frosticons, the Oven Fang Gang,
the stretchy flexors. Then max out on some brand new mixes. And some messed up mirths. Meet more Mixels at Mixels.com. It's the bomb.
Remember, Powder, one package may contain more than one serving.
Let's see. I think I need to just step out for a minute. So let me just try to settle on something. I think we might be good here. Oh, wait, no, wait. It's because this plays the Star Wars theme and that's copyrighted. But where should I go? Where should I go to make this? Well, like here's something to I don't know make it laugh because this was when I was living in when I used to live uh and live in another different well yeah it's where my dogs were like fighting with each other.
You sit in the back. Let's play rock, paper, scissors for it.
Cool. We're really gonna miss you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, of course, obviously.
Rob, before we get started here, listen, people looking at you, they might not know, they might not understand exactly what it is you do, how they know you. They all know you, but they don't know you. So I thought maybe we could do a quick lightning round. Can you see the screen from here?
Yes, I can.
All right, we'll go through them. I'll say the names.
Okay.
And then
I will tell you if I know
you
them.
do the voice, and then we'll move on.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, so we obviously Yakko from Animaniacs.
Yeah. Hello, nurse. I know. Hey, God, look, it's me, nurse.
Cowabunga! Shredder, you tin-faced geek! Get back here and taste cold turtle steel! Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh my God. Look, Ray, it's a pterodactyl.
Not in the face, not in the face.
I don't. Oh, that's Dr. Scratchersnip from the Animaniacs. Yeah, he's a psychiatrist. Yeah.
That's Major Glory from Dexter's Lab, an anatomically correct superhero costume.
Oh my God, Bumpy the Bobcat. The best thing about that show was that the check's cleared.
Oh my God.
This character's name is Snowjob.
Yeah. It was my first action figure. That was on G.I. Joe. That was the first cartoon show I ever did, and I always thought it was a little. I know.
His name is Snowjob.
Well, and the thing that was so disconcerting to me was that you got a guy who was clearly an Alpine soldier, right? And he's dressed in white, and he's got a white weapon, and he's got skis to blend in with the countryside with a big fucking red beard. So any Ruski worth his salt would have taken him out with one shot. So Snowjob, yeah, he was apparently from some reason from sort of a downeaster from up there in Boston. I don't know why. Told me he was up there.
The Mask?
Oh my God, yeah, I got to be Jim Carrey for a whole lot less money. And of course I said, Smokey!
Yes. See, the next one, a big muscular dog.
That was Arnold the Pitbull from Tiny Toon Adventures. Yeah, that was me.
A late addition to the Gummy Bears cartoon.
I was Gusto Gummy. I was a freaking guy. How did you? This is amazing.
Yeah. Dude, your IMDb is crazy.
Dude, I'm just so lucky. I swear to God, I'm still getting paid to do what used to get me in trouble in 7th grade.
And let's see the next one. This is Admiral Arf.
I don't even know what that's.
Yeah, I drew that. Make up a voice. Yeah, I just drew it. I named him Admiral Arf. Does he have a voice?
I will not use that win because when in doubt, you can do him. He's dead.
Yeah.
And let's see. Even though I do enjoy doing streams, what I hate is just whenever I click on something that just makes me just go either back or forth or just. Of course, here was the first time where I heard him sing "The Nations of the World." Whoops.
Could you sing that song that we were talking about earlier?
Oh, well, actually, yeah, I'll do this, and I will try not to take too much time. And,
How long does it last? Sing it fast.
What's that?
Is it a 5-minute song?
No, it's not a 5-minute song. It's just, it's pretty, actually in Animaniacs, we used to do a lot of really cool music. And, but this isn't it. No, actually, there was a fellow named Randy Rogel who's written many, many songs, a number of which were done for Animaniacs. And he came into work one day and gave me the music for this song. And I was looking at it, and he said, "This is a song for Yakko." And I was looking at it, and we ended up recording it, and I will hopefully make it as clear as possible. Okay, and I was going to say, it goes something like this. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic, Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, El Salvador, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, and Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, Bahamas, Barbados, and Guam, Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, and French Guiana, Barbados, and Guam, Norway, and Sweden, and Iceland, and Finland, and Germany, now one piece, Switzerland, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Italy, Turkey, and Greece. Poland, Romania, Scotland, Albania, Ireland, Russia, Oman, Bulgaria, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Cyprus, Iraq, and Iran, there's Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, Bahrain, Kuwait, and Bahrain, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium, and Portugal, France, and Denmark, and Spain, India, Pakistan, Burma, Afghanistan, Thailand, and Poland, Bhutan, Cambodia, Malaysia, and Bangladesh, India, China, Korea, Japan, Mongolia, Laos, and Japan, Indonesia, the Philippines, Islands, Taiwan, Sri Lanka, New Guinea, Sumatra, New Zealand, and Borneo, and Vietnam, too. Morocco, Uganda, Angola, Zimbabwe, Djibouti, Botswana, Mozambique, Zambia, Swaziland, Gambia, Guinea, Algeria, Ghana, Burundi, Lesotho, Malawi, Togo, Sudan, Sudan, Nigeria, Chad, Nigeria, Egypt, Gabon, Tanzania, Somalia, Kenya, Malaysia, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Bahama, Namibia, Senegal, Libya, Cameroon, was like near Ethiopia, getting the sound like Nebraska. I wanted my own demand. I'm trying to put out a guitar. Because I live in Palestine, Fiji.
So then I flip my coin, right? And he still doesn't know where Rachel is. Okay, so who's next?
Oh, I'll go. Once, when I was fighting Luke Skywalker, I told him I was his father. He still doesn't know I'm really not.
That's kind of harsh.
Yes, that's rather cruel.
I thought it was hilarious.
Ugh. Yeah, but you are his father.
No, that can't be. That's impossible. Impossible.
Here, have one of these.
What's this?
Shut up. Who's next?
Oh, here we go.
Let me guess. You froze Batman and he somehow eventually melted his way out of it. I've got one. Yesterday, I beat crap out of Spider-Man and his grandmother and... Oh, yeah? Well, I just rigged 10 school buses with explosives and gave the detonators to the children inside. Wait. 10 school buses? Yeah. Well, how did you find the time? I mean, the maximum school bus ride around here is like half an hour.
And they all go their route at the same time.
Well, it was more like 8 or 6.
Well, which one was it?
I said 5 or 6.
Whatever. Wait, you gave the children the detonators?
Yeah.
Well, if they have the detonators, then they have nothing to worry about, right?
Okay, seriously, can we stop talking about the buses now? I'm pretty sure I'm in the wrong meeting.
Oh my God! Get this thing off me!
Oh no, we're not gonna do that again.
And he still doesn't know where Rachel is.
God damn it, that's not even funny anymore.
Keep looking, Sunshine, you'll find her. Always in the last place you look, they are. Yes, this is true. Well, of course they're always in the last place you look. You don't keep looking after you find them.
Yeah, that's like if I lost my wallet and then I found it and I was like, hey, I'm gonna keep looking for my wallet.
Thanks, Mutt. Very helpful. All right, who's next? I'll go. Once I was fighting these Middle Eastern guys, and one of them pulled out a sword and started swinging it around all fancy like, and I pulled out my gun and shot it. He's in a wheelchair now, but no, it was definitely funny. I've got one. The other day I was... The other day I was... Would somebody please put a dick in his mouth? It's clearly what he's asking for.
It was a joke, Robin.
He just said dick. Pretty funny, eh, Dad? What did you say? Don't touch me, you idiot. I've got one. So the other day I was fighting my dad. Oh, what now, Master Chef?
Why is it that every hero I meet is a lame virgin teenager with daddy issues?
That's not very nice. Obi-Wan, I want to go home. Later, Luke. But I want to go to Hussy Station and pick up some power converters.
By Hussy Station, you mean Hussy Station, and by power converters, you mean prostitutes, right?
Yeah. Luckily, I have no daddy issues, right, Dad?
Don't touch me, idiot.
Hey, I would never treat my son like that. Thanks, Dad. Luckily, I have no son. I can be your son, Dr. Jones. Okay, short round, on the condition that you never speak again, starting from now. It's a deal! Which you just broke. Yes, I did, Dr. Jones. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
This meeting is absolutely stupid.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. Wait, what? I said only a Sith. No, I heard what you said. It just doesn't make any sense. What you just said was an absolute. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. That is an absolute. So by your logic, you must be a Sith. I mean, hell, I must be a Sith because I think that's absolute bullshit. And I must be a Sith because I think you're an absolute idiot. Fucking teenagers. I'm pretty sure I'm in the wrong... never mind. And I must be a Sith because I must be a Sith.
And I must be. Shit.
Captain America! Iron Man! Black Widow! The Incredible Hulk! Thor!
Hey! What the fuck, man? The hell's this? Do you have any idea how expensive that's going to be to fix?
Hawkeye.
Shut your stupid face, Hawkeye. No one gives a shit about you.
What the hell was that?
Sorry, just trying to help.
Look, dude, I'm getting really sick and tired of you breaking shit all the time. Seriously.
Silence, you slaves! Bow before your new god! What happened to your ship?
Oh, what do you think happened? Big fat green genius over here broke it.
You broke your own ship on purpose. What are you, retarded?
Next time on The Avengers.
Guys, it's Loki. He's stolen the cube. He's going to use it to open a gateway to our world and unleash a swarm of bloodthirsty alien killers over Manhattan. We need to save the city, now!
I'm sorry, what? Oh, for God's sake. Just ignore him. Just ignore him, he'll go away.
Buy this factory if it's the last thing I do! You'll never beat me! I sprained my thumbs. Now that's what I call a problem.
And if you've got a problem, they'll solve it.
What's the problem? I got squirrel cheeks.
The Problem Solvers. New episode tonight at 8:45, 7:45 Central, only on Cartoon Network.
Now to whom shall I make this extra large check out to?
Well, thanks for the lemonade.
You're welcome, Tim.
Whoa.
I am Thor. We came in search of Surtur's sword.
There will be no leaving Asgard.
That sword has taken its last life.
Oh, all right, good. Glad to hear. And hope you're doing okay.
On Blu-ray and DVD.
What cereal gives athletes the fuel they need? Frosted Flakes. Crunchy flakes perfectly coated with sweet frosting makes
Hey, I'm back. I'm sorry, I was talking to my mom.
Oh, no, that's cool. Let's see where. Come on, work with me. Oh yeah.
It's sold separately. Wood floors require special care.
Ow.
This sander simulates years.
Oh,
Simulates.
yes, I
requires
remember.
special care. This sander simulates years of wear and.
Come on. Yeah.
Bugs and Daffy. Go online now to play the new Looney Tunes game, There Goes the Neighborhood.
What is Bugs Bunny's catchphrase?
It's sort of my go-to phrase.
I don't do Mondays.
The Looney Tunes Show. New episodes. Tuesdays at 8, 7,
Yeah, there's an extra long promo, but I'll find it eventually.
Guess who's back?
Twinkle, 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 twinkle toes. They sparkle and they glow.
Twinkle Toes from Skechers is back, brighter and shinier than ever.
Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle toes.
It's Reese's Puff cereal.
I'll put a link in the pro chat, and hopefully it's not
It's
copyrighted.
sensation in every spoon.
What happened?
I said I put a link in the pro chat, and hopefully it's safe.
You had to check, dude.
I mean, I didn't say anything about copyright, but
I'm like sometimes episodes can just. Wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, when it's greatest quotes, they usually play a song and then they just continue on with saying like quotes of whatever it is that the characters say. But sometimes episodes can expand like longer and longer instead of just.
Insidious, The Red Door, now playing only in Peter City, PG-13.
Is she a fast ship?
She's fast enough for you, Scots man. Where you headed?
The great unknown.
That's the real trick, isn't it? And it's gonna cost you 10,000 in advance.
That'll do you.
Yeah. It first plays a song that might have been copyrighted.
Got it. We found it.
We're ready, Dad.
Oh, Flora, what in bonny places are you wearing? I'd take you out for a day of battle, and you dress like you're going dancing. Cover yourself. You got your deathy cold.
Dad!
That goes for all of you. By the look on your face, I can tell you like the pipes we let. Sounds like someone stepping on a cat. Sounds like someone stepping on a lot of cats. You waste too much time, and time is what I don't have. So, you think you're better than me because you're in a hurry? Well, I'm in a hurry too. But no, you didn't think of that, did you? That I might be an equal? No, you just consider yourself superior right off. You're rude.
So I shall hang from these planks, and you may walk right over.
So you get a peek up my kilt?
It's not what I am suggesting.
yeah. I mean, it makes a fair point. I mean, that was not intended.
I'll tell you what. Hex bucket seaport. You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy, and the crab cakes aren't bad either.
Ugh, gross.
Aha! It makes perfect sense you'd come here.
Oh, I don't think so.
Shut it! I'm calling you a coward.
I fear no man.
Ooh, that's some tough talk coming from a man who wears a basket on his head. I carry me haggis in a basket. You might even make me shiver if you weren't dressed in a nightgown. You look like my nanny.
Better to make it a complete annihilation.
Hold it!
You're not going anywhere, you big buffoon. I'm sorry, old man. I think you are lost.
I ain't lost, you tree ogre. I might be old, but I've lived long enough to see the world rise against your tyranny. Admit it, you big oaf. You're scared. The samurai is still out there inspiring people by the thousands. After all these years, you're powerless against them. You've been shivering like a wee baby hiding in your crib, afraid to show yourself because you know he's out there, and you can't do anything about it. You're just a big baby. Why did you go cry to your mama?
Oh.
That thing dangling off your
Yeah, he got killed, but he returned as a ghost.
Don't hurt anyone wielding a piece of tinfoil around. You'd be better off using your slippers for a weapon. This is a sword. And you're
So, an inept sheep powder.
but lovely lump, the druid said.
The druid who listened to a man wearing an egg skull on his head.
But he
Shoot it!
Yes, dear. We should go. What do you think of that, Mr. Pajama wearing, basket face, slipper wielding, Clyde Bleed Buckle, gather up and blade maw, bleather and gomerel, Jesse off looking stoner, near fluky sand, milk drinking, soy face, show pit, min move, sniveling worm-eyed, hootin' walk, vile stooging calibrate tatty. Hey, you want to hear a story? Does it look like my bedtime?
No.
Prepare to meet your doom. Yeah. Saying that I'm a sportsman, I'll give you a moment to recuperate.
Impressive.
Aye, that's me wife. I was wrong about you.
I acted foolishly as well.
No hard feelings, aye. I'll buy you a refreshment.
Please allow me. I shall buy you a refreshment.
No, I'll buy you one. I insist.
No, I must buy you one to make amends.
It's all right. I'll buy.
No, I will buy.
I'll buy.
No, I will buy.
I'll
No,
buy.
I will.
will.
No, I will.
That's enough. Let's have a little respect.
Boy, he's wearing a dress!
Shut it! And you two, this man is the bravest man I have ever known. We faced the coast bounty hunters together, and together we'll fight the Celtic demons, destroy the master of the hunt, and rescue my wife. I think I'll let you know, Lanny.
Seems we must find an alternate way out.
Why?
This doorway is so very small and your wife is so very...
Don't squash him, muffin! He's a friend of mine! On the same boat! I see you change your wardrobe. Got tired of wearing your granny's jammies, did ya?
Like, you must be confused? My name's Brent Worthington.
What kind of a name is Brent? Brent is what you call a sword after you hit a rock with it. Or after my wife sits on it. Only don't go telling her that. You know how mad she gets.
It's epic, amazing. It's got action, drama, tragedy, ghosts, irony, repentance, gambling, death, questionable ethics, and an albatross, and The Walking Dead. And the best part is, it's all true.
I'll tell you a story about the old man who got in my way, and it's not a happy ending.
It'll just take a second.
No.
Let me tell you the title.
All right.
The Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner.
I've heard it. I don't care if you think it is interesting. You've done it now. I'm gonna turn your head into a floor sifter.
It's everything you wish for. Your site traffic is skyrocketing. Until this.
So you're the cause of all this racket. Nice thing you got going here. Turning people into mindless zombies with a sound that can gaga-yak.
One seems to resist. Are you not a
And I learned that they're supposed to be based on the Destiny Child.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, if this is planned, like we might get in trouble for that. If this is planned for
You see them?
too long.
How about you? You guys? You, you. Has anybody seen this man before?
Yep, busted.
About that.
You're dead?
Aye, just a wee bit.
Then how?
Celtic magic. Oi, you gotta meet me bunny daughters. There's Flora, Maeve, Isla, Bradana, Martina, Alana, Oban, Archie, Fiona, Assie, Bonnie, Lorna, Paulina, Shona, Nora, Hazel, Janet, Elspeth, Ethel, Freya, Devonta, Gesha, Priscilla, Ines, Sosa,
Jesus,
Cora,
where are they? Half
Tina,
rabbits?
So many.
I don't know, but they've been very busy, as you can see.
I'll say.
Is your clan always that wild?
Aye, that's why I never stay at home. I'm the mellow one.
You can put me down now.
Oh no, I'm carrying you all the way there. It's the least I can do.
It is quite unnecessary.
Shut it!
Oh, okay, now I'm so
Yeah, John DiMaggio did really good as Scotsman. And next time we make a new list, I want to do an ornamental of him.
predictable. But yes, true words. And timeout.
All right. What?
All right, it's here now. And so, speaking of which, before like when we last left off, I had a little bit of this in mind. Who's someone else who thinks otherwise?
Today I'm going to spotlight John DiMaggio.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
I was inspired to after I saw an ad for Booking.com while watching the new X-Men film. The ad was just an ad, nothing too special, but halfway through I asked myself if it was John DiMaggio that did the narration, and a few steps later, here I am. So most people who were semi-conscious in the last decade know about John DiMaggio. His two most well-known roles are unarguably Bender Bending Rodriguez from Futurama and Jake the Dog from Adventure Time. Bender's voice is super iconic for being loud and endearingly obnoxious, and Jake is iconic for sounding really cool and friendly. It's kind of funny too, the voices are not too different. One just sounds coarse and the other smooth. In fact, based on his major roles, John doesn't seem to have that much range compared to some other voice actors. It's not that he sounds bored and always uses the same tones and inflection, but I can always kind of tell it's him due to my own familiarity. Unless he's Randy or Earl from Futurama.
No, thank you.
There's also a lot of drugs in there.
Wait, Earl and Randy? However, don't let the perceived lack of range let you believe he's a bad voice actor. I have always identified John as a voice actor who always brings a lot of personality to his roles. Like, for you people who remember my Teen Titans review, I said I didn't like the way Brother Blood was written, but I actually really liked the way John delivered the lines. It made the character decently fun.
Surf's up.
All his characters have an aura of being larger than life to them, like Dr. Draken and his failures to be a great supervillain. It's even better when he's the Scotsman, which sounds like Scottish Bender, all the loudness and silliness included. Scotsman is probably my favorite role of his because of how well he plays off Phil Lamar as Jack.
And it's bigger than yours. What do you think of that, Mr. Pajama-wearing, basket-faced, slipper-wielding, Clyde-three-buckled, gather-up-and-blade mob-bleathering gomerel, Jesse-off-looking stoner, near-fluky-son, milk-drinking, soy-faced, show-pit-mimbled, sniveling worm-eyed hootin' vile stooge colored breed tactic.
Even when he was the awesome Aquaman from The Brave and the Bold or Hack Fu from Jackie Chan Adventures, he always works best for larger-than-life characters. In fact, the only time I've seen John play a bland character is in something that has completely abysmal voice direction, like an early 2000s Japanese import game before anyone took dubbing those seriously.
Well, then you tell me. Where did Sing come from, huh?
I don't know.
There we are. Final Fantasy X is the only thing that could make John DiMaggio, James Arnold Taylor, and Tara Strong feel uninteresting. I like John. He has very much of a natural performer to him. There are some voice actors that seem more professional, but John comes off as exceedingly fun-loving. There was one video from a convention where many voice actors were reading the Star Wars screenplay in different voices, and John was having so much fun with it. Look at him play off Billy West here.
Let me see your identification.
You don't need to see his license.
You don't need to see his... Bring it on.
These are not your droids you're looking for. You've been seeking.
These are not the droids you've been seeking.
He can go on about his son of a bitch.
What he said.
See what I mean? I like John bringing his on-screen energy, even when he was the Joker in Under the Red Hood, which is actually a more subdued performance from him compared to his usual roles, and I enjoyed his take on the character a lot.
Anyway, be a good boy, finish your homework, and be in bed by 9. Tell the big man. Hello.
And I noticed he's very good at beatboxing. I've heard him do it at least 3 times on Futurama.
Quiet, Bender! Now,
John is another voice actor who tends to get typecasted. He usually plays a big man role, from what I've seen more often anti-heroic than villainous. He sounds like a natural baritone, so that tends to happen. If his characters have great lines, John does really wonderful things with it. Though typecast as funny characters often, he can do real emotion. He does plenty of in Futurama playing a robot. And there are many others, I'm sure. So what do you think of John? Think he's a funny dude? What's your favorite role of his? Share it. And John, never change. You're awesome.
We shall call this adventure the one where larger-than-life heroes come in small packages.
And here's one for you.
Oh, Travel, how we've missed you.
Except, you know, if I need to think of a voice that screams masculinity, one of, if not the first guy I go to, is Kevin Richardson. Other people that come to mind are Crispin Freeman, Clancy Brown, Keith David, Peter Cullen, Jameson Price, Michael Ironside, Norio Wakamoto, George Nakata, Tomokazu Sugita, and of course, James Earl Jones. Yeah. Kevin does some live action too, like once he was a guest on How I Met Your Mother. But voices are where he really shines. This guy is one of the guys I heard most as a kid in my animated media, and he was very easy to recognize. He has this awesome sounding deep voice that he's always encouraged or asked to use for many roles, often leaning towards either soulful or booming. Characters like Panda Bubba from Shaolin Showdown, the Boogeyman from the Powerpuff Girls, or Skulker from Danny Phantom, though he was a second voice for him.
You'll never get away with this!
I already have. Soon I will rule the Hong Kong criminal underworld. You don't expect to sleep anytime soon, because now that I've blocked out the accursed sun, we're gonna make this night last forever!
I don't know how to emphasize how great this man sounds. He's such a joy to hear everywhere, whether he's the principal in American Dad, Action Hank from Dexter's Lab, or Dark Laser in Fairly Odd Parents. His voice just feels like he's playing a game of vocal limbo. How low can he go? Can he go down low? How low can...
What strange vermin cower beneath my rocks?
Wow. He doesn't need to sound human there. I realize Trigon's voice might be lower digitally because it seems like there's no way a voice can go that low, but with Kevin, I'm just not sure. If anyone can set how low the bar is in voice acting, it's him. Wait, that didn't come out right. He's very much typecast for being a villain, usually a brute character.
I'll crush him in one blow.
If you don't believe me, go find a page where we can see all his roles. IMDb, Wikipedia, his own website. Seriously, this guy gets stuck with this role a lot. Sometimes I wonder what's more important when it comes to voice acting. The famous recreated sound they can bust out at any time that people really like hearing, like Michael Ironside or Steve Bloom, or a large and often used vocal range like Phil Lamar or Mel Blanc, or Blank, however you pronounce that. Well, anyway, this isn't that much of an issue for Kevin. Even though he's not really encouraged to because of his great normal sound, the guy is still a professional voice actor and thus can take on more roles outside his normal range. He's done pretty well to escape becoming a pigeonholed voice actor. The best example of this was his take on the Joker from The Batman. Sure, that Joker still had the deepest voice of any Joker, but it felt like a non-Kevin performance and character. And jeez, did he nail it as best as he could, like, wow. If there needed to be a testament to his skill, it's this.
Nothing up my sleeves. Nothing that won't put a smile on your face.
I'm shocked at how committed he sounds. He also sings.
You're my gal and I'm your feller. Dressed up in your frock up yeller. I look swell, but you look sweller. Setting the woods on fire.
He does other roles as well, like the Cleveland Show version of Cleveland Jr., probably his most famous character. He even named his Twitter after him. Definitely one of his least threatening voices.
I'm Cleveland Brown Jr.
He was Aku's second in command, Demongo. and this is as high as his voice ever gets. I could not stop laughing when I heard him talk.
What is thy bidding, my master? You've met your match, samurai. Crush him!
D'Mongo actually sounds like how one would imagine Joker would sound, but wow, just compared to his other performances, D'Mongo stands out the most. That's really odd. If you have Joker on your resume, he really should be your most over-the-top role. Yeah, with Kevin, that's just not the case. He even covered the TV series version of Maurice from Madagascar, and does it better. Come at me, Cedric the Entertainer fans. I stand behind Kevin Richards. Also, I want to talk about a little thing he had in Soul Calibur 2. I loved that game as a kid. I played it so much. My friends and I in elementary school made an effort to collect all 3 versions to see all the guest characters. Guess what? He was Heihachi Mishima and Spawn in those games. And he was really good.
You win. That was boring. You win. Let's find out what you know.
But it gets better. The credits list him as Victor Stone. That didn't mean anything to me until I looked it up, and guess what it was? Cyborg. Cyborg from DC. Well, shoot. Now I can't think about Cyborg without imagining if Kevin did his voice.
So prepare to hit the streets, because we are gonna party all night long.
Damn you, Kevin! I'm adding a new feature to VAS, my favorite role. For me, it's gotta be Action Hank, the manliest voice ever for the manliest character ever. It sounded better in the first season when he was smooth, instead of in the second season where Kevin was doing a Mr. T impression.
Oh, that's all right, little Hank. It doesn't matter if you have the beard on the outside, as long as you got the beard on the inside.
It's not funny though, boy. Your sister's in grave danger.
Feel free to share your favorite role. I'd love to hear. So if you need someone to sound like a smooth black man who's got soul in class, or a demented weirdo, whatever works, Kevin's the guy. Thanks, Kevin, for voicing those scary-sounding men from all that media. Keep on doing this, man. We all love you.
Coming.
Saturday, September 4th, the Penguins of Madagascar team up with Nick's biggest stars in 3 celebrity-packed Penguins premieres. Ooh, it just sounds dangerous. Don't miss guest stars Victoria Justice,
I've got this peanut butter Winky here and nobody to share it with.
Jeanette McCurdy,
There's more where that came from.
Nathan Kress,
It's those penguins from the zoo.
and Cherry Trainer.
That was brotacular!
In a morning of celebrity-packed Penguins premieres. Saturday, September 4th, starting at 10. Only on Nick.
Get a free ticket to see Indiana Jones and
I do hate to cut and run, but I do have to get ready for a church tomorrow. But I did enjoy this.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna suggest like one last one, but yeah, like I can stop it from here. I was done anyway.
Okay. Well, you have a good day, Fresh.
Yeah, same here. You too.
Yeah.